This beautiful rock formation is called Enchanted Rock, and it's 1.5 hours west of Austin, Texas. In order to get in, you have to buy a day pass online. We had to get our pass about a couple weeks ahead, as this place gets packed quickly. The hike to get to the top can be a bit hard for some, so pack some snacks and plenty of water. On your way to the top, you may notice some little pools of water. Now, these little pools are called vernal pools, with all sorts of life in them, including fairy shrimp. Once you make it to the top, take a pic, smile, then share your journey with the rest of the world.
Every day when you're walking down the street, and everybody that you meet has an original point of view. And I say, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. Learn to work and play, get along with each other. You got to listen to your heart, listen to the beat, listen to the rhythm of the street. Open up your eyes, open up your ears, get together and it is better by working together. It's a simple message and it comes from the heart. Believe in yourself, for that's the place to start. Everybody saying, hey, what a wonderful kind of day.
You just close the door?
Hey, hold on. There's something in front of the door. Miles, open that door!
Get in.
Holy moly. There's nothing. I don't know! Is he alive? Malcolm, are you okay? Do we leave?
Malcolm, are you there? Over.
He left his walkie-talkie in the ship.
What the f?
Yo, we have 1% power.
Look at this.
Hey there, this is a quick update video of my experience with Frontier's annual Go Wild Pass as of October. So far I've taken about 5 trips with the pass and haven't experienced that many issues outside of me having to pay full price for my return flight from Chicago and my 9-hour delay return from Philly. So far they've improved their website and app, but unfortunately you still can't use the app to book flights. Now, is it worth it? Well, that'll depend upon your situation. The pass is definitely geared towards those who have flexibility, can work from home, and can pack lightly. A lot of times, I'd hit the issue where flights weren't available, which doesn't help when some cities only have one direct flight per day. I know there's connecting flights, but oftentimes they have delays which range from 5 hours to even more than 24 hours. The other thing, they're really strict on that carry-on policy, which I've witnessed it happen a couple times where people would have a personal bag that didn't fit the holder, so they had to pay an extra $100 at the gate. So far for me, the pass has been working as intended, but I have to do a lot of prep work to make it work on the cheap. If you have any questions, feel free to drop a comment. But with that said, I hope y'all stay safe and have a good one. Shortly after finishing the Two Towers, I started the last book in the Lord of the Rings series. Everything set up during the series and the Millennia End universe builds up to this final act of good versus evil. Obviously, the War of the Ring is all around, with everyone in Middle-earth feeling its effects, with the Hobbit duo doing their best to finish the mission they unknowingly fell into years prior. For me, it was satisfying to finally finish a story that I've been wanting to get into after so many years. I have watched the Lord of the Rings trilogy many times over, but it just isn't the same as experiencing it as a book. I guess it just hits differently now because I experienced Lord of the Rings over 20 years ago, and besides some minor changes, it resonates with me more now than it did back then. It's like an old toy or movie that you revisit years later to find much of what you knew, but also something more. Honestly, I was going to get into more of the details of the interesting things that were happening within the book, but I figure it's just better to say read this series. If that can't be done, then watch those movies. With that said, I hope y'all stay safe and have a good one. I'm truly blessed to live life and to be able to share those fun experiences with all of you just like this. I'm truly blessed to live life and to be able to share those fun experiences with all of you just like this. So hot off the heels of the Fellowship, I started the Two Towers. This story quickly builds up, with Frodo and Sam heading to Mordor, and Aragorn and company racing to save some kidnapped friends. We get to see more of the outside world, and the threat that Saruman and Sauron pose to the free peoples of Middle-earth. While these dangers seem insurmountable, the continued hope that our characters hold still shines bright against the growing darkness. Their drive pushes other free folks to hold hope against bad odds. For me, this portion of the story made me think more about the inner battles that key characters had. The biggest would be Grima and Smeagol, and how both reacted when they received an offer of help despite being at the rock bottom they were at. Now, my favorite bits were Faramir's interaction with the Ring Squad, Treebeard introducing Merry and Pippin to Nth Life, and finally Sam and Frodo pushing no matter what. If you've already read Fellowship and took a break, be sure to jump back into Middle-earth. It's more of that good Tolkien writing. Remember, there's still some good in the world, and that's what's worth fighting for. Y'all stay safe and have a good one. So after reading The Hobbit, the Lord of the Rings series was the next logical step. The story itself follows another simple hobbit named Frodo Baggins, who inherits a mysterious ring that will determine the fate of Middle-earth. What at first seems like a simple quest of delivering a powerful artifact to seemingly more capable hands turns into one of accepting the weight of the world on one's shoulders. This isn't done alone though, as Frodo receives aid from the many courageous peoples battling evil in Middle-earth. For me, this novel was refreshing after only experiencing the story from the movies. It felt like getting extra scenes of the already lengthy extended editions of the live-action movies. My favorite bits were Sam reacting to the Brandy Hall hobbits bad-mouthing the Shire, Bilbo being more prominent in Rivendell, and most importantly, Bill the Pony. If books aren't your thing, then the 2001 live-action Fellowship of the Ring would be a good start, as well as the 1978 The Lord of the Rings. But I should mention that this one covers the Fellowship and Two Towers. With that said, I hope y'all stay safe and decide what to do with the time that is given to you. So I recently read a fun short story called The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien. Tolkien also wrote the Lord of the Rings series and the lesser-known Silmarillion tales. This story, though, is set roughly 60 years before the Lord of the Rings and is about a simple hobbit named Bilbo Baggins who loves his quiet humdrum life where things are predictable, where there's no danger, or other risky endeavors. He tries to avoid such things until it finds him, which sets him up as a burglar to steal an unfathomable fortune. Throughout the journey, he encounters many wonderful sights, along with some dangerous ones as well. These challenges help Bilbo grow throughout his journey, but more so, he causes the greatest change in the ones he befriends while going there and back again. I hope you'll give this book a read, but if not, I'd say check out the 1977 animated movie, and if you need more Hobbit action, then the Peter Jackson trilogy of the same name. With that said, I hope y'all have some good food and cheer and song as the road goes ever on. Over the years driving around, I would see hot air balloons drifting in the sky and always wanted to experience that sensation. Well, I finally decided, why not? I booked my ticket, and on game day I woke up early and headed up to the meet spot. We started off at this parking lot, and we hopped on a bus to take our little caravan to an open field to set up shop. I got a chance to help inflate the balloon, and got a chance to stand in it for a nice shot. When the balloon started to rise, I got a bit nervous. With the gorgeous views and the smooth sailing, that feeling left me quickly. One of my favorite moments was getting to watch the sun peek over the horizon while in the open sky. But that wasn't the best part. Easily my favorite thing was just simply floating over the town. We floated over a construction site, a water tower, went low into a forest clearing, sat in a little pond for a minute, and then we finally got to have a smooth landing where our pilot recited the balloonist prayer, and we got to have some champagne and treats. And I'll have to say, you gotta try it. It's probably one of the smoothest rides you'll ever be on. Dune is a sci-fi fantasy book series that is set thousands of years in the future and also spans over a long period of time as well. It covers the human condition, politics, religion, evolution, and cool space stuff. I got into this universe through the charming but flawed 1984 movie by David Lynch. This scene right here, though, with the scenery and the composition from Brian Eno, drew me in. When those credits hit, I knew I had to get more of this universe. Well, I certainly got more of it by reading the mainline series and enjoying the journey from beginning to end. Each story starts off slowly, moving along at a pace that gathers energy like a steam train being fed coal as it moves to the end of the story. For those who aren't interested in reading the books, but want to dip their toes in the universe, I would suggest watching the 2021 Dune movie by Denis Villeneuve. It is really the most faithful big-budget movie adaptation of the first book yet. After that, I would suggest the miniseries Frank Herbert's Dune. With that said, hope you all stay safe and have a good one.